What up? What up? What up, YouTube? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome to yet another live read. And the next live read that we're doing today, if you haven't guessed by the thumbnail, is of course Justice League Origin. Now, book is this is basically earned the title of classic Justice League story because this story came out 8 years ago. I'm trying to remember what time the year came out. But yeah, the story came out 8 years ago. This was also the start of the new 52 imprint of DC Comics. So basically, this book holds a big milestone for DC, and also it also got a lot of people into comic books. And also it got me into comic books as well. I think the first comic book I ever read was a Superman book, and it came in a package with a toy, with a Superman toy that I got for Christmas. It was like a Superman figure, and in the back of the box, it was a Superman comic. It was called Superman: The Man of Tomorrow. I don't remember what issue it was, but it was from a miniseries Superman comic. But other than that, this book holds a muscle. Now, before we begin, take the time to share this video out to all your Discord groups, your Facebook groups, on Twitter. Share it out immediately. Oh, also another thing, guys, if you are seeing Endgame, don't. If you've seen it, for this goes for anybody. If you've seen it, don't say anything, because if I see a spoiler, it's over. All right, it's over. So from this point, no spoiling Endgame, because I'm sure the movie released somewhere overseas already. I don't need this happening right now. All right, I'm seeing the movie tonight. I'm not tonight. Tomorrow morning, and I don't want to hear or see anything. All right, don't spoil Endgame. All right then. Now we got that out of the way. Let's get this started, shall we? Just gotta before we begin. Just gotta share this out. All right, let's begin. There was a time when the world didn't call them its greatest heroes. There was a time when the world didn't know what a superhero was. We have Batman in our sights. He's running after someone. Man? Woman? What? I can't tell. Face is covered. Is it one of them? The way they're leaping 20 feet at a time? I'd say yes. Then bring them both down. And what I mean is, Batman is he's on the run from the GCPD. And basically, this is like a time where the world, they didn't really have a big liking to superheroes. And this story is just, oh my gosh. Before I continue, can we just say how beautiful Jim Lee's art is? I mean, look at the spread page. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? That's I wish I could. I just love Jim Lee's artwork. It's just so it's that's why he's one of my favorite DC artists. One of my or comic book artists. Period. Idiots. What were you doing at the docks? Talk before I. And Batman comes in contact with a parademon, and but who else to show up to help him by shooting a green construct at the parademon? None other than Green Lantern himself, Hal Jordan. Batman? You're real? And you're too damn bright. Turn on the light before they see us. Before who sees us? Put your hands in the air! Put my hands in the air so they can shoot me? Welcome to Gotham, Green Lantern. They're wasting their bullets. This force field can stand up to, well, anything. I've read about your conflicts with the Air Force out west, so I know you. So I know you know the drill. I know the drill. They don't like us. The world's afraid of us. You say that like it's a good thing. It's necessary. Parademon wakes up and destroys some of the GCPD helicopters. Green Lantern's got this. Before I continue, Hal says Green Lantern's got this so many times in this book, like it's not even. I mean, it is funny, but it's just so funny. What is that? A transformer? It just changed into some kind of dog. Take your flashlight and go home. Gotham's mine. Coast City's yours. No, this entire space sector is mine. Space sector? It's my beat. I'm not the only Green Lantern out there. There are thousands of others patrolling the universe. A whole corps. Uh-huh. I'm serious. I was all I was alerted to an unauthorized extraterrestrial presence in Gotham. Extraterrestrial. Witnesses spotted this thing trying to plant some kind of bomb downtown. When the cops confronted it, it spewed fire from its mouth. Yeah, don't worry about the fires. I got that under control too. Note to self. Hold up. Sorry I'm late. Had to re-download the YouTube app because of endgame spoilers. Deleting again. Ah, that's understandable, Batman. That's totally understandable. Note to self. Note to self, Batman. Green Lantern can handle anything. What are your powers anyway? You can't fly? No. Super strength? No. Hold on a second. You're not just some guy in a bat costume, are you? Yes. Are you freaking kidding me? What what's this do? My ring? How the hell you get it off? I don't see any buttons, so I'm guessing it works off concentration. You weren't concentrating. You won't do that again. Not unless I want to. You really want to pick a fight with someone who can create anything he can think of? I'd be worried if I thought you could think. You're about to see exactly what's on my mind. Quiet. What are you? I Wait, was this in a DC animated? Yes, this was a DC animated movie. The movie Justice League War was adapted from this story. Literally, not the entire, comic transcript of this book was put into this movie, but a lot of moments, beat by beat by beat from this book was put into this movie. Hello, with a switcheroo, Aquaman was in the book, but he wasn't in that movie. And Shazam was in that movie in replacement of Aquaman. So that's why the Throne of Atlantis movie was kind of a build up to Aquaman's appearance in that movie universe, which was okay. Sorry, I thought you were looking for it. Forget it. What's it doing? Fusing something to the wall. Did you hear that? If that's a bomb, he just armed it. Lantern, wait! For dark side. So it exploded, and wait, I didn't really need to show you. Well, yes, the parademon was kind of basically like, I think it was like a suicide bomber. Dark side? What is that? A band? Sounded like a death cry. It combusted into fire, but it did it on purpose. How do you know that? It was trying to incinerate us with it. Whatever that thing came here to do, whatever that thing came here to do, it did it. It planted this. Ring, scan and identify. Unable to identify. Unable to identify? That's impossible. This ring knows what the Guardians know, and the Guardians know everything, except how to tell a joke. It doesn't look like a bomb, more like some kind of alien computer. Alien. Maybe this is all connected to that guy in Metropolis. Superman. They say he's an alien. He is, and he's dangerous. You've met Superman? No, but I've researched him. His power levels won't be a problem for me. Hey, come on, Batman. And they just fly to Gotham. Hey, how you going, sis? Just gotta make a. There we go. Just had to make a few arrangements to something. You can fill me in on the way to Metropolis. So Batman and Green Lantern fly to Metropolis. Here we go into a football game where this is where we meet our other character member of the league, Victor Stone, who will soon be known as Cyborg. You have to see this kid. Damn, he's a tank. Give me coach a roll. I just found our new receiver. Way to go, Vic. Next stop, state finals. There's nothing Vic Stone loves more than football. We're prepared to. Yes, yes, I promise that I make you a mod because I trust you with keeping the chat under control. We're prepared to offer him a full scholarship right now. So are we. We'll take care of him. Just settle down, settle down. You'll all get your turn. The scouts are here, but the coach won't let me talk to them without you. I know how busy you are at work, but I really thought this time. I thought this time you were gonna keep your promise. Oh, and not that you asked, but we won tonight, Dad. Man, look at him. Vic, Vic's got it made. You're really anxious here, son. Is your dad coming? Next game, coach, for sure. Oh my God! Look, it's one of them, but it's not Superman. Seems like there's a new sighting every day. Your dad studies them, doesn't he, Vic? Kind of. What's he say about them? About superhumans? He doesn't talk about them. Not to me. And so Batman and Green Lantern arrive in Metropolis. You flew us to Metropolis in a glowing green jet. You can't fly, so how else were we going to get here? Talking a deep voice? We should have gotten here with subtlety. Ugh, subtlety. I'm butchering the word. Might as well put a big green target around us. Relax, we'll be gone before they know it. My ring led us right to the alien. Like I said, it's basically a GPS for the extraterrestrial. Superman's in there. Lantern. It looks as if he was in some kind of fight. Evidence of fire. Like enough. Here's the plan. Green Lantern goes in there and restrains Superman for questioning. Batman waits here. I can handle this, or so we can. Superman comes busting out, knocks him literally. Who knows that? Who knows at what Mach speed he knocked the Green Lantern out? I don't handle easy. So, what can you do? And of course, this is basically Superman versus Batman and Green Lantern. And this is issue 1. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, this issue is only 6 issues long. So, this won't take long. I'd say we just got through the first issue in 12 minutes. So this will only take us about, I would say, an hour and 15. That's my estimate guess. All right, so we begin our second issue in a crime lab in Central City. Central City, home of the Flash. I'm right in the middle of processing this case. Stop arguing, Alan, and box it up. No. No. This man was murdered in the parking lot of his office. It might have been made to look like a robbery, but the lot is locked after hours. Whoever killed him had access. This case is solvable if we move fast, and fast is the word of the week. The chief wants everyone working on the Flash case, Alan. Everyone. On the Flash case. That includes you, Golden Boy. This man was a husband and a father, Director Singh. Don't let him become a cold case. I'm sorry, Barry. I really am, but this isn't my call. I want the crime lab to get back to solving murders as badly as you. But we can't until we find out who the Flash really is. Little does Director Singh know, Flash was right in front of his face. Alright, now we transfer back to the battle with Superman and Batman. Tear gas, sonic grenades, tasers. Your belt's empty, Batman. I was attacked earlier by someone with one of these boxes. A friend of yours, I assume? He blew up and nearly took this building down with him. Who are you and what are these for? Anyone get the number of that train? It was wearing a cape. Oh my God, it's one of them! Run! Never mind, boys and girls, I see him. Round 2, pal. Talk, Batman, before I won't let you. I'm trying to. Drop him, Superman, before I drop you. Both of you, hold on. Chains? You're funny, Green Lantern. Just goes to show you how strong Superman is, but all of that for the fact I don't like this version of Superman. New 52 Superman. I don't like him. I'll explain why. He shattered my construct. How the hell did he do that? He's angry. So am I. He was worked into a frenzy by someone before us. We have to talk to him. Talk to him? You can't stop him, Lantern. He's strong. He's fast. Yeah, well, I know someone who's faster. Barry Allen here. Flash, it's me, Green Lantern. Hal, I told you never to call me. I really need you, pal. I'm in Metropolis at 7th and Main. 7th and Broadway. You need to focus here, Lantern. You stop concentrating again and that shield's going to break apart. Who's that? I'm with Batman. Batman's real? Yeah, and he's a total tool. What'd you do? I didn't do anything. You always do something. I didn't start the fight. What fight? Me and Batman versus Superman. Superman? Are you crazy? Probably. Look, I'll explain after you run over here and help me tire him out. No. No? You know what happened the last time the public saw Flash and Green Lantern together? We beat up a talking gorilla and saved Central City, and we destroyed the Museum of Natural History doing it. My boss my boss's boss has mobilized a Flash task force to bring me in, meaning I can't do jack at my day job. Flash, this guy's gonna kill us! Alright. And here comes Flash to the rescue. That's crazy. Batman, Green Lantern, and Superman debut in issue 1. Flash shows up in issue 2. Interesting. Let me get you some breathing room. I don't like being attacked. He attacked me. You're both confused, Lantern. I think this is a big misunderstanding. Don't bother trying to catch me, Superman. I've never been touched. Like, ever. So Flash is really playing bouncing off the walls around Superman, and just when Superman has him in his sights, he just flicks him with a pluck and sends him flying. He actually hit me. Ow. Stop, Superman. Please. We're not working with those fire-breathing monsters. We were attacked, just like you. Green Lantern's ring said they were alien. We thought maybe you would know what they are. Yeah, what Batman said. I've never seen a creature like that before. But he had one of these. I thought it blew up with him. What blew up with what? Are we still fighting? No. Then I'll clean up. Everyone clear the area! Great. Just what the Flash needs. More bad press. Thanks, Lantern. This isn't my fault. I'm not a vigilante. I don't want to get lumped into this. You wear a mask. I never break the law. The military. That means Lex Luthor won't be far behind. Not a fan of Lex Luthor either? No. Come on. Why should I come with you? Because you're like us. No one's like me. That's not what the rest of the world thinks, Superman. You look extra serious. I'm concerned. You should be too. About what? Superman? No. I'm worried that there's more than one of these boxes out there. And so now we transfer over to a lab in Detroit, basically a Star Labs facility. And this is where Cyborg's father, Silas Stone, works. It was recovered from the wreckage of Superman's battle earlier this morning. Did it belong to anyone to Superman, Sarah? We don't think so. It's been hard to determine anything about it, starting with the metal it's made of. However, we have picked up some kind of signal broadcasting from it. We found similar broadcasting coming from New England, Washington, D.C., Central City, and Coast City. I suppose it hasn't gone unnoticed that those are all pieces of superhuman activity. No, Dr. Stone, it's clear that the superhumans are involved in this. Dr. Stone, your son is here. I don't have time to see him right now. He seems pretty upset. Again. For God's sake. Let him up. Dad? Victor, I'm in the middle of some very important work. You said you'd be at my game today. You promised, Dad. The scouts were here. The scouts were there. They were there to see me. Coach said every single one of them offered full scholarships. Victor, you don't need a scholarship. I'm paying for your school. Pay for someone who needs it. I can play football for them. MSU was there. MSU is a fine university, but you shouldn't be spending your time playing games. I like it. I'm good at it. I can go pro, Dad. Everyone says so. Open your eyes, son. Look at the world we live in today. We're witnessing the birth of a new race of people, superhumans, beings who can fly, tear through buildings, and outrun race cars. They will make what you can do obsolete. Do you understand? Catching footballs and scoring touchdowns is a joke. You're never going to come to one of my games, are you? No. That's just a bad kind of father, to be honest. To just say you're not going to come to your son's baseball games just because you're involved in work that shows, oh, yeah, superheroes live among us. So your work is more important than your own son and his well being and his educational and athletic career. Good one, Silas. An abandoned printing press? I don't have a base of operations. So where do you hide? You don't wear a mask, so apparently you have no identity to protect. Hey, Flash, what? I say we ditch black and blue and figure this out ourselves. We don't need them. Batman's a pain in the ass, and Superman doesn't know what this is. So who would know? What about the aliens who made your ring? Couldn't they tell you what it is? The Guardians do tell me everything, so if my ring doesn't know, neither do they. Maybe you could disassemble it really quickly and take a look. I don't think I should. Why not? It could be radioactive or toxic inside. I can't I can't see through it to tell. You can see through things most of the time. What can you do, Batman? I can keep us on point. Is there anything else we can learn from this thing? Hey, look, Flash and I were just about to. I could take it in for analysis and see if I can find any fingerprints or traces of DNA. Maybe someone else came in contact with it. You sound like a cop. I am. I work in the crime lab. Barry, you're exposing your identity, and you just called me Barry, genius. Dr. Stone, something's happening. What's it doing? Dad, what's that? Everyone get out! And so the box that they were okay, both boxes, these things are basically called mother boxes, for those who don't know. And the mother boxes that was at Star Labs and the one that the heroes were observing just opened. And out from those mother boxes came more parademons. And once the box opened, Victor got caught in the blast. And that's the end of issue 2. Wow, that only took me 10 minutes to get through. Not bad. Yeah, this story is going to be really quick. Really quick, guys. So now we begin our story into Washington. Issue 3 in Washington, D.C. She believes in Zeus, for God's sakes. Never mind what she believes in. Look at what she's doing. She's skewering people. There have been dozens of innocent bystanders injured because of superhumans like this Amazon. She spent her life training for war. What war is she even talking about? She's caused over $100 million in property damage. Superman's caused 300. Jeez. She's still worse than any of them. She swings that sword with a smile. You know, forget Zeus. These superhumans are gods. And they're real. Diana? She's gone, Colonel Trevor. I can see that she's gone, Ben. She was supposed to wait for me. What happened? She was flipping through TV channels. She was arguing with them as if they could actually hear her, until she saw a report about a winged monster terrorizing people in downtown DC. That's when she took off. You're worried about her out there, huh? I'm worried about everyone else. Diana's always looking for a fight, and she always finds one. Why didn't you stop her? You're kidding, right? So it was a spoiler from another show, and I watched. It was another show from. Oh, right. I see what you mean, sis. Right. So basically, they're talking about the dent in the wall, the hole in the wall that Diana, aka Wonder Woman, has made. And here's the woman of the hour right now. And also, her costume in the New 52 universe. It started out as red, silver, and blue. Not so red, white, and blue. Like how not like her original colors were red, yellow, and blue. Excuse me. Has anyone seen a harpy? I was told a winged monster was attacking some of you. Harpies are nasty creatures, but they won't be a bother once their heads are severed. I'm speaking your language correctly, am I not? Cool. And apparently, a little girl just calmly just walks up to her. This is a funny moment, though. I kid you not. Oh my God, it's Wonder Woman. Let me get my baseball book. You're Wonder Woman. My name is Diana. My name's Raquel. Thank you for speaking with me, Raquel. You're not afraid of me? Not really. What are you eating? Oops. Ice cream. Ice cream? Haven't you ever had ice cream? No. It's the greatest food in the world if you ask me. Hmm. May I try some ice cream? Another for my friend. So this is a funny moment. I kid you not. She goes over to the ice cream guy, points her sword at him, just like yeah, 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 sure. Just don't, take my arm with it, okay? Oh man. She takes one look of it and she says this. Ice cream is wonderful. You should be very proud of this achievement. Thanks. Diana! Steve, have you ever had ice cream? You must try it. This cook is truly blessed. You need to come back to the Pentagon. You sound like my mother. I'm your appointed liaison. I don't like it any more than you. But, Steve, this place, your home, is filled with so many wonderful things. Ice cream and rock and roll and many wonderful things. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was a typo just to say wonderful things twice, but who cares? But there is also a darkness that lurks here too. One I'm going to fight. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm staying to fight. All you want all you want to do is fight. I grew up on Paradise Island where I was treated like a child my entire life. But this isn't Paradise Island, and I'm not a child anymore. I'm done with people telling me what to do. I just don't want anyone getting hurt, especially what was that? Not a harpy. And more parademons show up in Washington D.C. But it is a fight. Excellent. Leave them to me. And then we transfer back to Detroit at Star Labs, where not Cyborg yet. Victor, he's got injured. Let me go! Help! Professor Ivo! They took Professor Ivo! Victor! Silas! Dr. Stone, your son is gone. He's gone. We need to get out of here. We need to go. I'm not going anywhere, Thomas, but I already saw his mother die. I refuse to watch him die too. These portals are opening across the world and unleashing armies of demons. These superhumans are at the cause of this. And this is it. This is Judgment Day. I get radio broadcasts in my earpiece, and this isn't an isolated incident. This is happening across the world, guys, and everyone thinks it has something to do with us. What else is new, Flash? Concentrate, Lantern. The things you make with that ring are breaking apart. That means your mind is scattered, right? You need to calm down. I am calm, Batman. I'm always calm. That's not what it looks like. Hey, worry about yourself. You're the one without powers. Batman doesn't have powers? I thought you were a vampire or something. We need to take a step back and regroup. There are too many of them. There are too many of them to just barrel through. Tell that to Superman. Come on. That's it. Smile for me. I love how one of her biggest selling points for the planet is ice cream. Yeah, I know, it's funny. So basically, Superman is able to wallop through these paradigms with ease, if I might add. What's up, Tevye? Down here, quickly! Where are we going? We have to get him into the Red Room. But I'm only an intern, Dr. Stone. I'm not authorized. Security is offline, Sarah. You can open it. The generator switch is on the left. Wow. For God's sake, Sarah, don't touch anything. Hell, we shouldn't be touching anything, Silas. Lock the door behind us. There's a manual switch. I'm not leaving you, Victor. Don't you dare leave me. Whoa, Superman used that truck like a baseball bat. I can do that too, see? Where are they taking all of them? Taking who? The people. Superman's right. They aren't trying to kill anyone. So what they do so what do they want with us? For dark side. Creatures of evil? Back to Hades. And here comes Wonder Woman to join up with the other heroes. Uh wow. And Green Lantern says, "Dibs. You're strong." I know. I'll explain this once this issue ends. but we're almost. I think we're almost done with this issue. It's incredible. His vitals are there, Dr. Stone. He's alive. Dad. Yes, Victor. I'm right here. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It's going to hurt. It's not going to be easy, but whatever that energy is, it's eating him from the inside out. His heart. He's going into cardiac arrest and is racing up his spinal cord. Then we can't wait. But the risk. What choice do I have, Mara? This room contains technology recovered from across the globe. I've studied and logged nearly everything in here. I've taken apart and rebuilt most of it. It can save my son's life. It has to. If his body rejects it, rejects what, Dr. Mara? The promethium skin graft. It won't. I've injected the nanites. Activate them. Those haven't been tested. We recovered them from. Do it! Nanites activated. Yeah. Greetings, warriors. I followed these things from your capital city. I saw you and saw you needed help. Looks like we scared them off. No, they're assembling. They're circling the water. You see that? What are they doing? And soon the waters begin to boil. Damn! Victor! Out of the ocean. What is that? And a tall tower just peeks out of the ocean. I was hoping one of you could tell me. They were in the water too. So who's in charge here? I vote me. And who's to say that? Other than the King of Atlantis, Aquaman. And okay, so in this third issue, while I maintain this origin was I gotta admit the artwork was really good. Also having the Justice League fight Darkseid in their first team up was interesting. It was the perfect villain to fight. Darkseid's basically the Justice League's he's the Justice League arch enemy, to be honest. Oh. So yeah, we're basically halfway through this. Yeah, we're already halfway through the book. We're halfway through the book. So, man, I didn't. Man, hold on just a second. Whew. But yeah. Refreshing. And I've only been going for half an hour. This might be the quickest live read I ever read. I think. But then again, maybe. How got that H2O unlock? Yes, I do. Then again, how long was the how long was the Justice League Power Rangers one? That one was about an hour and a half. Well, I guess this book was only an hour, and I was speaking for like an hour and a half. Okay. Also, I know this origin was based for the Justice League War animated movie, and I maintain that movie isn't good at all. The story had some potential. Okay, Tabia, I gotta ask something. I know you really hate those new 52 DC animated movies. What did you hate so much about Justice League War? I just want to know because I liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really great. So now with that out of the way, let's continue on. Oh my gosh, I just love this artwork. I love it. I love it. All right, so we begin. Your shortest live read was Hulk Part. Really? My Planet Hulk read? I thought. Let me see. Planet Hulk Part 2. Really? That was my shortest one? Well, for starters, I didn't like that all the characters acted like complete jerks, and they made Captain Marvel, Billy Batson, Shazam a complete jerk. What? Well, Tevia, basically, like I told you, it's basically like what happened. When the new 52 started, everyone's origin, well, not everybody's. Some people's origin stayed the same. Some stuff were still canon. Some stuff was retconned. Um, yes, yes, I know a lot of the characters felt like jerks, but look, they're here. They didn't know how to work as a team. It's basically kind of like like in the Avengers. Like they didn't know how to work together. They were just remember that whole scene when the whole team was arguing because Green Lantern in that movie was an idiot. But that's just Green Lantern's Green Lantern's not that smart. We already know that. And this is Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Hal is not that smart. So, but yeah, there's a lot of you gotta look at it deeper than from what you're seeing. You gotta see it a little bit clearer because yes, they all well not all of them acted like jerks with each other. Like never mind, it was the resurrection of Batman Resurrection Part 2. That was my shortest one. Let me see. Oh yes, it was. That was the shortest one. Yeah, but I feel like not a lot of people were interested in that one. But what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, yeah, even in this, I wasn't fond of how Johns wrote Hal. It's almost like an exaggeration of what he wrote in Secret Origin. However, I do need to read that Secret Origin story. It's a good thing I have it digital. I have it digital. Actually, I have all. Okay, I own all of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run. His pre-52 Green Lantern run, not the new 52. I own it physical. I own physical and digital because I own Sinestro Corps War physical and War of the Green Lanterns in physical. Everything else is digital because digital is cheaper. I got those books for like $10 on the Google Play Store. I feel some people just undersell how they just focus on him being dumb. Like if like look at Hal on just the John's run. Hal might not be the smartest dude, but he's got other stuff going for him. True, true. You know what? We can save that discussion once I finish this part. So let's continue. All right. You have to do something. He's in pain. The pain will subside, Sarah, as soon as the Promethean finishes replacing his damaged tissue. That might not be all it does, Stone. The technology in this room is experimental. His ultimate transformation is unforeseeable. I had no choice, Thomas. Those monsters are trying to get in. Dad! I can't see. I can't feel my legs, my arms, my hands. Unassimilated data detected. Download initiated. Download complete. Tech files. Respon- Responsometer. Dr. Magnus William. Amaze operating system. Professor Ivo Anthony. B Maze operating system classified. White dwarf stabilizer. Graduate student. Cho Ryan. What's happening? Visualizing data. Recalibrating memory. Don't fight the programming, son. I've set the cybernetic operating system to auto command until we can transfer control to you safely. Offense mode. Yeah. Reconfiguring. White noise cannon enabled. Also, I maintain cyber should have been on the Teen Titans, not a founding member. I can complain about that till the cows come home. I grew up watching Teen Titans. That's where I first saw Cyborg. Cyborg is Titan material first. Titan material first, not League. Well, then again, I could say he's built up to that. He's built up to that. My hand. Oh my god. My face. I hear a buzzing noise in my ears. It won't stop, Dad. Dad, what's wrong with me? What am I? You're my son, Victor. You were going to die. This was my only hope to save you. You did this to me. I couldn't let you go. You did this to me. Victor, wait. Victor, please, please come back. All right, and now we're back in Metropolis where the heroes are greeting Aquaman for the first time. Who are you? They call him Aquaman. Aquaman? I thought Aquaman was a sketch on Conan O'Brien. Reference. I'm very real. First Batman's real, now this? Be polite, Lantern. Greetings, Aquaman. What a day for a fight. I found this creature in the ocean. It set off some kind of device that tore open a hole in the water. Dozens of these demons flew out. You obviously gathered together to fight them. I guess we kinda did, but I don't see a leader. Then you're not looking at me. Give me a break. I got some experience with leadership. I'm the rightful heir to the throne of Atlantis. I'm their king. And I'm the mayor of Emerald City. The demons are taking people to that tower. We need to get in there and see why. But first we have to thin out the crowds, distract them. We need a lure. Why are you looking at me? You're shiny. Get as bright as you can and lead them away from that tower. Hey, I'm not a fish, Aquafresh. Don't order me like one. You are you are pretty shiny. You're supposed to be on my side, Flash. We've already got one wannabe superhuman trying to boss us around. We don't need another. Don't overre- don't overreact. Set the attitude aside, Lantern. It's the end of the world. Superman might not say a lot, but he can fly and juggle trucks. The Flash is the fastest man alive. Wonder Woman can slice through an army, and me, I can do anything with this ring. So really, what can you do that we can't? So, and at that point, a bunch of parademons are flying at them. Aquaman does his, of course, speaking to fish telekinetically, and summons a giant great white shark and eats that wallop of parademons. Need I say more? I kid you not, guys. The New 52 is what made Aquaman a great character. Then again, I would say Aquaman became a great character again after Blackest Night ended. Yeah. And literally, he's just wiping through the and basically he's just wiping through the parademons like it's nothing. And Green Lantern's like, never mind. You really just talked to those sharks? I told them what to eat. I hope they're still hungry. There's plenty more of those where they came from. Take cover! I told you to hold your fire. Wonder Woman is down there. We read in your report she could handle an M230 chain gun, Captain Trevor. She can handle it, but leave your gunner alone, Captain. The entire U.S. military is under strict orders to engage with any non-humans, demons, super people, whatever. But Sergeant, be glad you got enough pull to keep your girlfriend exempt. For now. Copy that, Captain Trevor? I copy. Help! Help me! Leave her alone! Unassimilated data detected. Download initiated. Translating. So basically, Cyborg comes in contact with a mother box, and it's Stacy telling him what exactly the mother box does and what their purpose of the parademons is. Command: locate inhabited worlds. Command: harvest organic materials. Command: process organic materials. Command: repurpose organic materials. Command: for Darkseid. Download complete. Where's that sound coming from? Where? Locating signal source. Transporting. We have to shut them down. Shut them down? They're US soldiers, Superman. They're men who are shooting at us. They're only doing their job. You seem like someone who wants to do the right thing, but the same can't always be said for everyone in position of authority. Man, the army is going to be so mad at me. We need to get those men out of the helicopters and somewhere safe. I'll get them out of the choppers and to safety. Not to be a good guy like the Flash, but because I want to impress you. Most of what I do is about trying to impress people. What? No, what I just... You were touching my lasso. So what? It makes you tell the truth. Are you laughing, Batman? At a time like this? And this is where Cyborg joins up with the others. I got this one. Hold your fire, Lantern. It's not one of them. What are you talking about? It's just a kid wearing armor. That's not armor, Aquaman. It's him. Who are you? Do you need help? They go to world. He's coming right here. Who is? And right then, a big boom happens again. And who's to come out of that big portal in the sky? None other than Darkseid. Green Lantern says, "I'm guessing that's the bad guy." Good guess. And he steps out and says three little words: "I am Darkseid." And that's the end of issue 4. Why couldn't Aquaman be in the Justice League animated war movie? Because that could have been awesome. Speaking of Cyborg, that reminds me, have you seen Doom Patrol or Young Justice? Because I've seen both shows, and surprisingly, Cyborg on both shows has been great. Yep, of course I've been watching Young Justice, and yes, I had a feeling they were going to bring in Cyborg somewhere in the show. In his origin, I had a feeling they were going to do exactly this, and I had no problem with that at all. And Cyborg has been great in Young Justice. Doom Patrol, on the other hand, no, I have not been watching Doom. I have not been watching Doom Patrol. So, yeah, sorry. I don't. Maybe I should. I know. I feel like the Doom Patrol isn't that. I know the Doom Patrol isn't that popular of a team. Like how I got into the Doom Patrol was through Teen Titans, the Teen Titans cartoon. Bummer because Doom Patrol has. I've been hearing great things about Doom Patrol. I trust me, I have. But I don't know. I'm just trying to find the time to do it. And plus, I love Titans. I can't wait till Titans come back. Titans, give all the whatever crap Titans has gave you, fine. But I loved Titans. Titans was great. I just wish it should have had another episode because the way it ended on, it didn't feel like a season finale. It didn't have like a build up to whatchamacallit. It didn't really have a build up to the next season. Although we got that little teaser of Superboy at the end of in the season finale, so that was cool. So we're getting a live action Superboy. That's even awesome. Only thing is, I don't want Superboy wearing that New 52 getup. I don't want to see him wearing that. And I don't want to see him wearing his 90s costume. I don't. I really don't. Just give him the traditional t-shirt and the jeans. I like that. I really do. I agree Titans was good, but I think Doom Patrol was better. However, I can understand liking Titans. Yeah, Titans was awesome. John should have put in Darkseid is. Alright, let's begin issue 5. And so Darkseid basically has made his step onto the Earth for the first time and blows up an F-22 jet, and Flash just like, no, stop! Guys? Anyone else awake yet? I'm not that good at making chit-chat. Flash! I'm up, but not to talk. Superman! Move it! And soon, Darkseid shoots his Omega beams. And for those who don't know what Darkseid's Omega beams are, basically they're beams of light. Literally, think of them as heat vision. But these beams, they follow you. Your every move, like wherever you go, it's still right behind you. You make a left, it's gonna turn left. You make a right, it turns right. You go up, down, anywhere, it follows you. They're splitting up. His beams are locked in on us. Flash, you're moving fast, Barry. Think fast. For Darkseid. Just gotta find a different target and vibrate through it. Thanks, guys. Who are you? Stay back. I'm not a threat to you. Just give me a second. Whew. Never had to catch my breath before. Superman? On it, bad news. Superman actually got hit by Darkseid's Omega beams. Superman! Damn it! I can't fly. Those demons took him. They took Superman. Why? Let's ask him. Happy to. I'm not with you guys. I'm not with you guys. I don't think he's going to make that distinction. So what do we do? Stand back and watch the light show, kid. Green Lantern's got this. He attacks Darkseid, and that doesn't work. That all you got? Not all I got. And Green Lantern tries again, but Hal is not smart. He goes after Darkseid again, and Darkseid squeeze. Literally, he breaks his right hand. I'm not through with you yet. I'm not. Where are you going? Lantern. He leveled the rest of the block. We need to find the others' angry group. Out of my way, Batman. Don't need you. Don't need anyone. Okay, I'm back. It's okay, Layla. I can handle this. Your arm is broken. Your arm is broken, you idiot. Ring's still working. That's all that matters. Now out of my way. You're gonna die. Then I die. What are you trying to prove? I'm not trying to prove anything. Then who are you trying to live up to? Don't act like you know me. You don't. I bet no one really does. Is that your superpower? Psychoanalysis? We're just somewhat alike. You and I are nothing alike. We're alongside an alien, an Amazon, a human lightning bolt, a cyborg, and an Aquaman. As far as I can tell, you and I are the only normal people here. Wearing a batsuit is normal? No, it's insane. So you're taking it off now? My name is Bruce Wayne. Who literally Bruce unmasks himself right in front of Hal. And he asks, "Who the hell is Bruce Wayne?" I take it Hal doesn't read the newspapers. When I was 10, my parents were murdered in front of my eyes. I spent my life training to fight the same kind of criminals that took their lives. But this is different. This isn't about me. You're telling me this? Why? This is bigger than I am, and it's bigger than you are. Get out of your own way. Focus on what's important here. Everyone else. So far it's been batter up, but we need to stop playing baseball and start playing football. We need to be a team. Go regroup with the others. And do what? You're loud. They'll listen to you. If you've got something to say, try to at least sound smart. Keep them alive and keep Darkseid busy until I get back. Get back? From where? Hey, where the hell are you going? I'm going to get Superman. Bruce Wayne, huh? Moron's crazier than I am. Okay, everyone, hold up for a minute. A minute's a long time, Lantern. A few seconds then. My eye. Your arm's broken in 2 places. That's better than 3, kid. What are we waiting for? We need to play football instead of going up to bat. I apologize, but I don't know your games. What are you talking about, Lantern? The beams he blasts out of his eyes follow their target, right? It's settled then. We blind him. As soon as you get the chance, Princess, he's heading into the city for some reason. We follow. We stay out of sight. And and once we get in striking distance, Aquafresh, I'll be the lure. You want me to be. I'll turn on the fireworks and get his attention. Kid? Yeah? You good? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. You want to stay here? Hell no. All right then. We got this. We got this. Let me show you how silly that is. it's it's literally just Hal's war cries. We got this. We got this. That's your big battle cry. Stop worrying about our battle cry and stick to the plan. And since when did you come up with a plan? Stay focused, Barry. This is the end of the world, remember? This isn't about me. This isn't about you. I'd say hell had frozen over if it wasn't right in front of us. So Batman lets himself get captured by one of the parademons, and then he sneaks into one of the boom tubes. Not what I expected. Another doorway. That wasn't part of the plan. So Batman walks into the boom tube and finds himself on Apocalypse. Speaking of which, wait, hold up. I feel like old 52 Hal would be smarter than that, and Morrison's Hal is not like that currently. Agree. But Morrison's is much older and experienced, so it makes sense he's smarter and wiser. Well, speaking of Morrison's I have no idea what's going on in Green Lantern. Neither do I. I have honestly, I feel like Grant Morrison's Green Lantern run, he's trying to make it feel like the Silver Age in a bit with all the aliens that he's bringing in, but honest to God, I have no idea what's going on in that book. Like, really, what's going on? I get what's going on, but I don't want to get into spoilers. But just talking about Morrison's take on Hal, I think he totally gets the character in his own way. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I know this is a bad time, but I'm just wondering if you're reading Heroes in Crisis, because I read it and dear God, it was a train wreck. I have not. I want to since it's completely completed. I will eventually. Yeah, I'm currently reading Heroes in Crisis, and it's bad. It's really bad. Like it's ultimatum levels of bad. That's what it is. All right, so that's the end of issue 5. Let's begin with the final issue. And this, man, 756. I went through the 5 parts and in a matter of 56 minutes. I thought, okay, hang on a sec. Identity Crisis, but worse. It's a murder mystery when basically you already know who the murderer is since day one. That's what Hero in Crisis is. Hero in Crisis is nothing compared to Identity Crisis. Identity Crisis is levels better than Heroes in Crisis. Identity Crisis basically takes a murder mystery and it's done well. Well, it's a murder mystery mixed with a lot of twists and turns that happen during the book. Basically, there's a lot of finger pointing of what happens with Identity Crisis. It's 10 times worse. Which how is that even possible? We'll explain about that later. I thought there was going to be no tomorrow. I thought my family and I were going to die. Then I saw them. David, where are we going? Just stay close. Everyone stay. I'm scared, Daddy. I know you are, sweetheart, but you're safe with me. You'll always be safe with me. Just close just close your eyes and keep them closed. David, as long as we're together, we'll be all right. And then here comes the League to the rescue. Major Look. Speak, Darkseid. Why are you here? For her. Her who? Warning. Temperature threshold approaching. That doesn't sound good. The computer inside me is picking up data transmitting from Darkseid to those metal cubes, connecting to network. They call them mother boxes. They create a network of portals, boom tubes. I can see through them. I can see worlds like ours burning, and I can see Batman. And now we transfer over to Batman on Apocalypse. The parademon hives on Earth were ill-equipped to reprocess his flesh, but what pleasure it's been to cut it and cut it again. Do not acknowledge pleasure, Desaad. It is forbidden. The Kryptonian was not brought here for you. He was brought here to become a new breed of soldier, one who will prove vital in the search for the daughter of Darkseid. So basically, and this is like my fourth time reading the story. Jeff Johns has been planting seeds since the beginning of the New 52. We didn't know that. Our master will not stop until she is found, Steppenwolf. Then neither shall we. All hail Darkseid. All hail Darkseid. And here we have, you can't really see them, but this hooded figure, this is Desaad, Darkseid's top scientist. And right here is Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf, he's supposed to be Darkseid's uncle. And this, for those who don't, if you've seen the Justice League movie, Steppenwolf was the main villain of the film, and I'll admit he wasn't really that great of a villain. Uh, Come on, Giant. I'm getting bored. He is mine. Oh, wait, no. He is mine, as is your world. Too many people believe that. That's the problem here. The world belongs to no one and everyone. Yeah! And just like that, Wonder Woman goes in for the shot and stabs Darkseid in his left eye. One down, one to go. And Aquaman comes in for the alley-oop and stabs Darkseid in his right eye. So, hey, that part of the plan worked out fine. A sword and a trident through his eyes and he's still standing? What else can we do? We can send him home. How do we do that? Those mother boxes can open a gateway back to the world they come from. I just have to connect with them somehow and speak their language. Which is what? Ping, whatever the hell that. Whatever you're doing, kid, keep doing it. Our mother boxes, they're activating. We're under attack. Secure, Superman. Secure. And Batman goes into the rescue and goes in for the rescue, sweeps Superman right off the lab table, and they find themselves back on Earth. Superman, can you hear me? The images they pumped into my brain, the death and torture Darkseid spread across a multiverse. I think I saw me. You need to get your head back on straight. A farm for recycling flesh. We have to get through one of those wormholes before they close. Screaming children. You will fall. We need you. I am Darkseid. We need Superman. And Superman, just like that, goes in for the. I feel like there should be a name for that kind of move that Superman does, where he just like flies into, like he just zooms in at an enemy and just like I don't know what it is. I just like it's a speed move that he does. I don't know. It should have a name. Superman. Where the hell did he come from? Kryptonian. You are coming back with me. Like hell I am. Now, kid, Cyborg, slam the door in his face. Shut down those damn boom tubes. I can't. You have to. Batman, you open the doorways. You can close them. My computer isn't responding. It's not the computer in there that's going to do this. You are going to do this. You are our only shot. You can still be in control. Come on, ping me. And just like that, Cyborg is able to use all his might and shut the boom tube in Darkseid's face, sending him back to where he belongs. I will return! And with that, the crisis is over. They're all gone. Nice job, kid. Every one of their mother boxes is fried. Then they won't be able to come back anytime soon. We're being watched. Should we leave before they blame us again? You did it! You saved us! You're the world's greatest superhumans! What's your hurry, Flash? I heard someone call them the world's greatest superhumans, but they're not. Every civilization throughout history has had higher beings they aspire to. And transfer over to a big celebration in Washington, D.C. by the President of the United States. Today marks a momentous day in human history. In our darkest hour, these people donned their colorful costumes and went into action. Costumes? I don't wear a costume. This is my uniform. This is Atlantean scale mail. Do they think I'd choose orange? I don't mind the orange myself, but that necklace has got to go. I shouldn't be up here. Sure you should. Sure you should. Be proud. Your dad looks like he is. We were attacked by an enemy unlike any we have ever encountered, and we were saved by a team of heroes unlike any mankind has ever known. Can you believe this? That the people aren't afraid of us? That everyone thinks we're a team. We're not a team. They are beings of great power and morality. These friends use their superpowers to protect us. The super friends saved us, Daddy. beings to help us strive for better. And we're not friends either. We need to let them think we're both. Why? It'll keep the Gotham PD off my back, the Air Force off yours. I don't have time to belong to a team. I've got other responsibilities. So do I. I have a whole universe to protect. We can do it together, guys. Can you fly into space? I can. That's not the point. We all have other things we need to do. We're not friends. We're not a team. This was just a one time thing, okay? This was a one time deal. What are you doing, Daddy? I'm writing a new book. What if something like this happens again? What are the chances of that, Mr. President? So his secretary, the president's secretary whispers in his ear, letting them that another alert has come up. I'm sorry, but we got trouble. Your kind of trouble. I guess we need your team again. We need your team. We have a name, Mr. President. We do? You do? Sure. You can call us the Super Seven. The Super Seven? Well, we'll think of something. They'll make me believe in tomorrow. For us, our families, and the rest of the world. They're the world's greatest superheroes. They are the Justice League. And that, well, technically the book doesn't end there. No, we're not done. So we transfer over, I guess this is London. This is London. So we transfer over to a location in London, unknown, and two mysterious figures are talking. The Justice League, Green Arrow, Zatanna, Hawkman. There's a new one showing up every day. They're calling them all superheroes. Well then, I guess they'll call us supervillains. And here's the epilogue of the story. He's dead. Did anyone see what happened? Did anyone see who killed him? This woman is a woman named Pandora. I don't really know her purpose. I really don't. And I never really understood her character in the New 52 as well. The other shadowy figure is the Phantom Stranger. I don't know much about the Phantom Stranger either, but here's another thing. You used to look away from everything. Now you seem to seek it out. Death, disease, torment. Don't tell me you've actually grown fond of what you unleashed. Go away, stranger. I'd rather not be here, but you won't listen. So they sent me. Did they? Be glad they couldn't persuade the specter. I've already seen Judge Stranger. By a higher power that the specter doesn't scare me. He should. He doesn't. Yeah. The circle of eternity made it clear, Pandora. People like you and I are cursed to watch what we have sowed, and yet we are forbidden to get involved. You don't know what I'm doing. You rewrote reality. I realigned it. I strengthened it. You think you did? You're dangerous. You're a walking dead man who's given up. And you are a foolish girl whose curiosity cursed the world. A foolish girl who will curse it again. I'm not that ashamed and frightened girl anymore. But I am still curious, stranger. I'm curious about a lot of things. I'm curious if the Circle of Eternity thinks you can truly stop me. I'm curious if those warlocks and witches still exist after rumors of the Circle's destruction. No. The third sinner is still out there, still walking. But even he knows not to interfere with the human world. The box be the box can't be in your possession any longer, Pandora. You can't be trusted with it. Give it to me. Don't touch me. You know what my touch does. I won't be a passive observer anymore, stranger. It's time to fight back. Pandora shoots the Phantom Stranger in the head, and she runs away. Not run. She didn't run away. You can't kill someone like me. I know that, but I can cause you pain. If you try to stop me, if you get in my way, I'll do worse. I know your true name. I'll tell the world who the Phantom Stranger really is. You'll have more enemies than I do. I'll be released from my curse, but only after I find and imprison the stranger. You won't help me do that, but the Justice League will, whether they like it or not. And that's the end of the book. that's the end of the book. Wow, that only took me like an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, shortest. Wow, that was pretty darn quick. Wasn't that hinting to Justice League of America? Oh yeah, Pandora. Didn't, also, I think this was also. Wait, so is Pandora trying to be like Dante from Devil May Cry because good luck with? I don't. Tevia, you're a more active New 52 reader than I was, because the only things I was reading at the New 50 of the New 52 when it was happening was Justice League and Green Lantern until Jeff Johns left the book. After that, the only thing DC, well, the only thing DC I was reading in um the New 52 was Justice League. I wasn't reading nothing else. I may have given other things a try. Like I gave Teen Titans a try, the New 52 Teen Titans, didn't like it. I gave what else did I give? The New 52 Flash. Yeah, it had his moments. It wasn't that bad, but it has his moments. But yeah, for some reason with New 52 Aquaman, I know it's great. I know New 52 Aquaman is great. I just can't seem to get past issue number 1. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I will probably purchase the first. Yeah, I think I'll probably purchase the first 2 volumes of that book. Like I got a list of DC stuff I gotta read. I'm glad Pandora got killed off by Dr. Manhattan because that was really funny. Yeah, I feel like Jeff Johns was setting the ground, paving the way, planting seeds for what was happening later on in the New 52. Like a lot. Like with Forever Evil, I guess you could say with the Trinity War and with the Dark Side War. Definitely there were seeds planted for the Dark Side War here. So a lot of a lot of seeds were planted in this series. Basically Justice League was like the foundation, the ground, literally the main foundation of what was going to happen in the DC universe. This was like basically the foundation book of what every single event that happened, starting with this book in this particular series to go onward. And then from then on, after we got, but yeah, this is a classic Justice League story, guys. I recommend this story. I recommend this book and this series. So like this is like a perfect starting point for anyone who wants to like if you want a good Justice League story, read this book. You want a good if you're new to comics, your live reads are the reason I read comics. Thanks, sis. Great New 52 books for me. Action Comics, Grant Morrison, Batman Zero Year, Azarillo's Wonder Woman, Green Lantern Before Johns Left, Demon Knights, and All Star Western. Yeah, yeah. Look. I'm just gonna say this. Oh my gosh, with the New 52, like there was a lot of things I didn't like. Like I couldn't. Technically, I wasn't reading much of the New 52. Like I wasn't reading. I didn't read any Superman books in the New 52. Not one. Because one thing I didn't like the whole jeans and T-shirt and the cape attached to his back that Superman did. That was just weird. I didn't like that. JLA Year One is a really great Justice League origin. It was their pre-52 origin and it showcases a lot in the DCU. The JSA, Doom Patrol, Superman, Batman. Oh, really? I might look that up. Also, you're welcome again for. Oh yes, thank you, sis, thank you, sis. Are there any more you want me to make for future streams and videos? See, that's the thing. I want to. I'm trying to not pile up. I wanna trying to lay the groundwork of like what more is to come. Because basically, guys, I haven't really been doing that much videos besides doing live reads and casual streams. I want to get back into doing my old video, the other videos that I do, like retro throwbacks. That's gonna be on. Of course, those are always gonna be on Thursday. I'm trying to plan them out. Okay, sis. Sis, you did recommend that I do a Proud Family retro throwback, so you can get started on that one. Um, Heck, I haven't done a DC versus Marvel video in so long. Man, I've been slacking, guys. I've been slacking on my content, and that is basically my fault. I am so sorry. Voice acting videos, I haven't done that in a while. Like, there's so many things I haven't done for you guys. So many. Yeah, the last versus video I did was Thanos versus Darkseid. That was the last one I did. But man, if I were to do another DC versus Marvel, uh, blame on you getting your education. I mean, I need my education. You know, if I were to get if I'm supposed to get a job, like if I get a, I mean, I technically okay, I do have a degree. I have checking right now at this point I have currently have my associate's degree. So by next by next June, not this coming June, June 2020, I should be having my bachelor's. So I will definitely having that out of the way. And then on top of that, YouTube doesn't make it this YouTube doesn't really make it easy for anybody because everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Everyone's trying to, make that YouTube money, but it's it's not that easy. It's really not that easy. You gotta put the time. You really do gotta put the time in. You gotta on top of that, YouTube only cares about all flash and all flash and substance. Me, I'm all less flashy, but I have substance. I do have substance here, as you guys can see. I've been doing this for almost 6 years now, and it took me like 5 years to um it took me like 5 years to get to 500 subscribers. Currently, right now, my sub count is at 528. So, but yeah, Tevye, that's another thing, Tevye. Tevye, you're at like I think 700. Yeah, you're almost at 800 subscribers. Geez, six, and I just got here. Yeah, Tevye, you're almost at 800 subscribers. How long have you been doing this? And sometimes that's another thing. Tevye, when you subscribe, not subscribe. Tevye, when I type your name in the YouTube search bar, your name is the first name that pops up. Literally. 529. Thank you, Shadow of Batman. Thank you. But yeah, I'm like, eh. Like, Tevye, I know what you do in your like I've seen the stuff that you do. The tough stuff that you do, Tevye, is really, really great stuff. Like you're more active than I am. Way more active than I am. Like you do ish certain comic book reviews, you review movies, you do live streaming of video games. I can't even do that because I tried the whole video game live streaming thing. That didn't work out. And if I were to do it, I don't know if I were to. Then again, I'll have to manage two channels, so I don't think creating a gaming channel would be a good idea. But like I said, guys, I have in this brain. I have a lot of ideas I want to do. Like I want to do a lot more Power Ranger videos, more Tokusatsu related videos, more voice acting videos, and I haven't done a top 10 in a lot. Well, the last top 10 I did was top 10 Megazords. So yeah, that was the last top 10 that I did. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do. It's just the problem is finding the time to do it. That's just the hard part. That is the hard part, guys. So basically, it's like so for guys, and this falls back to I love um Layla's quote about this. This falls back to geeks are people too. No, or geeks are people first. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just sometimes I feel like I think it's also a thing of patience. People gotta have patience as well. If you see that I haven't really uploaded a video like I don't know, like a month or anything, and real geeks are people first. Yes, there we go. Geeks are people first. If you see that I haven't really uploaded a video in a long time, it's because I'm busy focusing on life. I work. I go to school at the same time. It's just I know it's a business thing. It's a competition. Everything's a competition these days. I just don't understand, why does everything need to be a competition? I just don't understand that. But I mean, I always ask questions. I always ask questions. I think it's not. I think it's a good. I think it's a good thing. Curiosity. It's the same thing with my blog. Yeah, it's a everything's a competition nowadays. But I try to give you guys the best content I can give you. With limited resources, to the point where I want to delete it. Oh, come on, sis. You don't want to do that. I like your blog. I read some of the stuff on your blog. Your blog is awesome. But yeah, guys, I do the best I can. I give you a lot of content that I could, like to be honest. When I started doing the comic book live reads, I didn't know where that was gonna go. Like, I had no idea on how I really had no idea where the live comic book reads were gonna go. Like, I really didn't. And then I started doing them with Blackest Night, and you guys loved them. From then it led on to Blackest Night, to Infinite Crisis, and then to Flash Rebirth. Like, I just felt like, pulling out stories that I own, physical and digital, like great stories, and then like read them to you guys. Like, this is my way of sharing what I love with you guys. You guys, who may not have the money to, purchase these books, but there are resources. You can say I'm like your living resources to these kind of things. Surely there's always apps like Comixology, the DC Comics app, the Marvel Comics app, and of course your comic book store, wherever you may live. So mainly I say go digital, because digital is a lot cheaper. Digital is way cheaper. But yeah, there's so many, like, after reading this, like, literally there's so many, like, these stories that I want to give to you guys. I just, like, it's a wide variety of stuff that I want to do. But let me see. It's I'm to the point where I want to delete it. Why can't people just stop making it a competition? I say keep going, don't give up. Yeah, that's basically the point of things. But I am more of a fan of physical copies, but I can understand digital being the future. If you enjoy doing things, then keep doing it. Your time will come when you make it big. You're halfway there. Yeah, I am halfway there. Halfway to 1,000 subscribers, that is, and that's not bad. And I'm kind of grateful where I'm at. Um, but yeah, tomorrow, of course, tomorrow's gonna be a fun day because tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, I will be seeing Avengers Endgame. Expect a non-spoiler review from that, because I don't need to spoil that movie. No one needs to be spoiling that movie. Give it 2 weeks. Give the embargo 2 weeks, and then people could start, spoiling it. And hopefully soon, hopefully I'll be doing a live discussion with JBS with Endgame, because last time, yeah, because I did a live discussion with him for Infinity War last year, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. While you're watching Endgame, I'll be at school. I'll be seeing Endgame this Sunday super early because it was sold out. And Tevye, same with me. Like, I was trying to find like I was trying to find a good time. That's another thing with AMC theaters. When they say it's almost full, like, there's always that one seat that's left. So I was able to grab that one seat. I'm like in the middle section, but I'm like on the far left, literally the far left, literally the left, like right on the wall. I don't have a problem with that though. I really don't have a problem with that. And like one that seat, but usually the one seat that's left, it's a seat it's a handicap seat. Not like literally, it's always the handicap seat that's left. By the way, if Ant-Man goes up Thanos' butt and will say, should have aimed for the head, should have aimed for the head. That's gonna be hilarious. That's gonna be. I don't want to make no expectations. I don't want to make no assumptions. I'm just going in. I'm sitting in that theater with my food, not moving a muscle. I'm not taking. I don't do bathroom breaks during the movies. I'm sitting right there. I'm not getting up. I'm not moving. I may, like switch my position around in the chair just to adjust myself, but I am not moving. And I'm not getting up from that seat until I see the last credit roll up and the lights come on. That's the last time I'm moving. But yeah, it's Endgame is gonna be sick. And of course, I just finished watching Infinity War before I started the stream because I was binging all three Avengers films. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. I'm looking forward to this. One of my teachers is seeing Endgame tonight, and my best friend is watching it on Saturday at 10 a.m. Same here. Oh, also, Jasmine Shirley, I didn't know you were here. I didn't see you here at first. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Man, I am so excited for Endgame. Now, also rest in peace to the man Stan. Yes, I salute thee, Stan the Man Lee. You will forever be missed. And that tribute that happened in the beginning of Captain Marvel was very unexpected. I did not expect that to happen. So that whole thank you Stan was just so shocking and surprising. I saluted. I saluted to that. And if I see that thank you Stan in the beginning of Endgame, I will salute. I will salute as well. So basically since ever since Stan Lee passed away, every time I see his cameo, I salute because this man gave us he gave us a world full of imaginations. His creations were like a man who could walk on walls, who could swing through the air, a team who are born with superpowers, a man of iron. Like his thoughts and creations are just phenomenal. And I told you guys many times how I almost met Stanley, but at least I got to see him up close in person with my own two eyes. I'm like, it was just so unreal that I'm like, it's just like one of those moments you're just frozen and you're like, it's him. It's actually him. I may not got to like get a handshake from him or anything, but I'm so glad that I got to see Stanley up close in person with my own two eyes in public. It was just, oh my gosh, it was just unreal. Like it's just like one of those moments you can't believe. Like it's just like one of those moments you just say, "Pinch me, I'm dreaming." That's what that's what being in Stanley's presence felt like. That's what it felt like. You were so I wouldn't call it luck. I felt like look, Tevye, that was his last appearance at New York Comic Con. That was back in 2015, I believe. I was like, he was getting up from a signing of a book that he just released, and I'm like, should I walk up to him and just ask for a handshake? There's a security guard right, like a personal bodyguard right there. I'm like, I'm so scared because I'm like, should I? I'm like, should I not? Should I not? It's just one of those moments. I'm like, you're conflicted of like, should I go up and ask for say like, hello, Stan, can I get a handshake? I don't even want a picture. I just want a handshake. A handshake is fine. I'm totally fine with a handshake. A picture, that's heck. A picture to get with Stanley was $100, and I didn't have that kind of money. I wasn't waiting that long. I didn't have time for that. I had a whole lot of things other at the convention I wanted to do, but all I wanted from Stanley was a handshake. But man, if I knew you back then, I would have told you to go ahead and go. Yeah, I wish, man. Shoulda, coulda, but I didn't. And now, hey, at least Stan is reunited with his wife up there in heaven. So that's all that. We could always just be happy for all the stuff, the work that he's left behind, and he's able to reunite with his wife. So that's awesome. Man, Stanley, you are the greatest. You are the greatest. Yeah, it was Yeah, Tevi, it was $100 just to get a photo op with him. And here's the funny thing: $100 to get a photo op with Stan Lee, $200 to get a photo op with Mark Hamill. And the same thing, I don't know what the price was for Carrie Fisher, because Carrie Fisher also came to New York Comic Con that same year, but she only came for a Sunday. I forgot how much it was. And also, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. Man, Star Wars Episode 9 is gonna be crazy. Rise of Skywalker, my gosh. But yeah, actually, I got a question for you guys. What other stuff do you want to see from me? Like, what other stuff do you want to see on my channel? Like, I can try to make it work, but remember, I'm limited with resources. I can only give the best what I can give. So, like, from the basically from the content and topics that I've already done, like whether it be like Toku Tuesdays, which I gotta get back to doing. I gotta think of something new to do with that. I really do. Huh. I really gotta do something new with that. But yeah, whether it be voice acting videos, something for Toku Tuesdays, retro throwbacks. There's a wide variety of shows that I could talk about with retro throwbacks. Like literally, there's so much old school shows that I'm gonna say, can it be something Captain Marvelous? Oh, sis, you are hilarious. You are hilarious. Actually, hmm, hmm. Actually, what if I did like a best moments of Gokaiger video? Cause literally, there's so many things. I told you guys, Gokaiger is one of my favorite Sentai seasons of all time. Why not I just talk about the best moments of Gokaiger? And literally, there's a lot of best moments in Gokaiger. What works for you? I mean, yes, what works for me, but I want to hear from you guys. I also got to listen to my subscribers, the people. What do you want? That's basically, I also give what I give, but I also take that back. Shinkendra related for their 10-year anniversary. That too, because Shinkendra had just turned, well, this year is 10 years of Shinkendra. And I'm actually thinking about doing. I'm actually want to rewatch Shinkendra probably over the summer. DC New Frontier read. Yeah, DC New Frontier read. That I've been thinking about that. I forgot to mention, guys. Also, I gotta work with the comic books that I own only currently. What I have, basically, because remember, getting these getting these comic books is not always easy. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. Oh my gosh. Well, you could cover some Marvel events like it. Yeah, Infinity is also I was been thinking about. I don't own that book, and that book is also very, very expensive. So, like, I mean, the next Marvel book I was thinking about the next Marvel book I will be reading though will be Avengers versus X-Men. So yeah, that's the next live read that's coming. I'm not sure when I'll do it. Probably the next break, but yeah, Avengers versus X-Men will be the next live read, and that story is one of my favorite Marvel stories ever. Oh, I got one. How about cover some Rebirth stuff like Superman Rebirth or Super Sons with Jonathan Samuel Kent, Superboy, and Damian? Like I said, it's basically based on what I own. I don't own those books. I've read them, but I don't own them. Like it's just it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Like comic books ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. Did you do one on Emerald Twilight? Actually, I can Emerald Twilight I can do because I have the Kyle Rayner Volume 1 book and that wait, no, not Emerald Twilight. Wait, is it Emerald What's the story where Hal Jordan goes crazy? Is that Emerald Twilight or Emerald Eclipse? Because I'm unsure. Because they both start with Emerald. I'm trying. That's really the confusing part. Emerald Twilight. Okay, thank you. Yes, I have Emerald Twilight. I can do that. Emerald Twilight, I can definitely do. And maybe read the stuff, the Cow Ranger stuff that happens after that in that book. I think it's Emerald Twilight and then Zero Hour. Yeah, then Zero Hour happens. But yeah, hmm, I did Batman Hush. I did I did Under the Red Hood. I did Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. I did Batman Face to Face. I could do this. Oh my gosh, I could do the Superman Batman book, the one that started in the 2000s. Those are great. Those are great stories. And I have a big wallet. I have the 6 new edition volumes, 6 of those, and then once I think number 7 released already. No, I don't. I think it did or it didn't. Once that book releases, then I'll have that entire collection. I've done the Teen Titans. Yeah, Public Enemies. Public Enemies, I can do. That's a great book. There's so many choices I can like. I have a wide variety of choices that I own, but there's so many stories that I want to do that I don't have yet. Like there's so many. Heck, I'm actually thinking about doing the entire Jeff Johns pre-52 Green Lantern run and Superman back. Yes, I have that story as well. I'm thinking about doing. There's I gotta have a plan for this. I really do have I gotta have a plan for this. I really do. Man, I wish we got a sequel to those movies. Those movies were great. Those movies were really great. Like I have the Justice League of America stuff, pre 52 Justice League of America, not New 52. I have to make just to point that out. I have the entire JLA run from that started with Grant Morrison. Like I have some Flash books. I have Ultimate. Okay, I have Ultimate Spider-Man digital, but not all the books. I want to do Ultimate Spider-Man once I not have once I purchase once I have all of them from Peter Parker's beginning to his death. That's when I want to do live reads on those Ultimate Spider-Man books. And frankly, they're very pricey and not that hard and they're not that hard to get, but they're very pricey. Technically, they're pricey in physical copies, not digital. But you get my point. I've done Identity Crisis. I haven't really done a Superman story, haven't I? No, I haven't. You could do Ultimate Spider-Man 1 through 7 because it feels like season 1 of a TV show. Volumes 1 through 7. I think those are the only ones that I do have. Also, guys, I've got to mention I also have. Do you read my previous comment? Sis, I know you were singing the you were singing the Shinkenger theme song. Chan chan bara chan bara bara chan bara bara chan bara Samurai Sentai Shinkenger Apare. Okay, so the only Ultimate Spider-Man books that I do have at this point, the ones that I own, are from volume 1 all the way to volume. Yeah, I only have all the way Ultimate Spider-Man Ultimate from volume 1 all the way to volume 13, which is the Hobgoblin arc. So yeah, I guess I can do something with that. With Superman stories, I have Jeff Johns' Brainiac story, one of my favorites. New Son of Krypton. Wait, no, not New Son. Last Son of Krypton. It's called Last Son of Krypton. Duh. Last Son of Krypton. That's a great story. The New Krypton arc and the Last Days of New Krypton and what's that arc that comes out? War of the Superman. There we go. Excuse me. So yeah, those are the only Superman books that I have. Of course, I have the Robin books. I have the Teen Titans book. I really want to do all the Teen Titan books that I own. I could do the next arc, the Beast Boys and Girls arc, but that arc is very, very short. It's only 3 issues long. Well, okay, that part is 3 issues, and then the Beast Boy portion of it was like there was a side story. There was a solo Beast Boy series that only lasted 4 issues. The graphic novel has it, but I bought the Beast Boys and Girls issues, only the 3 physical ones. So yeah, I could do that. Teen Titans really that short? Not Teen Titans, but just that arc alone, because it was only focusing on Beast Boy. It felt, I don't think it was filler, but nah, it was only 3. It was only 3. It was only 3 issues long. It would be interesting if you got the Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, basically a bunch of anthology stories with the alien Green Lanterns. That would be nice. That would be nice. Ooh, I feel like I should. Well, it's some. I feel like I should just have like the summertime, just me, just doing live reads of each Teen Titans book arc by arc by arc. It could happen. It really could happen. I mean, it can't. It could happen. It would be nice, but then it will feel out of place because I'm just doing those things and leaving my, well, like I said, it's all about timing. It's all falls down back to timing. I mean, like I said, I'll surprise you guys. I'll think of something, but yeah, because that 2000s Teen Titans run, that really was a big seller for me to get into comic books, and that was one of the best series I've ever read. How about covering Dark Knight's Metal? I gotta get the book first. I gotta get the book first. Even though that's a great event, though, Dark Knight's Metal is a really great event, but I gotta get the books first. There's so much. There's so much I can do. Like the Jeff Loeb Hulk run. That's a really great one. That's a great series. Christopher Priest's Black Panther run. I only have the first volume. I don't have the others yet, but there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot I can do. There's a lot I can do. There's a lot I can do, guys. But anyway, I think that's a great ending off point. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I didn't think it. I wasn't expect. Well, I guess it's because I didn't take that many breaks. Is there a book you have that you haven't read to use? I like what you do. I see what you did there, Jasmine. And yes, there is. There's a lot. There's a lot. Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a lot. There's a lot. Oh my gosh, Jasmine, you just gave me a lot of ideas. There's okay, guys. I'll think of something, but there's a lot of books I can use that I have that I really haven't I have on the shelf that I just haven't really read yet. But yes, I will make that happen. But like I said, the next live read will be Avengers versus X-Men, and then after that, who knows? I'll surprise you. I'll wild card it. I'll do a wild card out of it. But who knows? But thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Follow me on social medias on Twitter and Instagram at Blackwing2040. No space in between. Again, that's on Twitter and Instagram at Blackwing2040. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell so that way you guys can be notified whenever I put in another upload or another live stream. But thank you guys so much. And as always, I am vengeance. I am darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden. Blackwing out.